off at racing. Carbine from the center moves out for the lead. Sweet Angel Boy to the inside there. His beats Hellabalou in between. Which way to the beach? Floats out of there. Louis the Looper looks to protect pylon position as they round the turn, but up on the outside. Carbine crosses over from post 7. Has the lead by a length. His beats Hellabalou. Which way to the beach? Drives up and on. Third into second after race leader Carbine nearing the quarter pole. Sweet Angel Boy is in line fourth. Racing in fifth. Louis the Looper. They got the quarter in 26 and 4 as they make their way towards us for the first time. Which way to the beach now crosses over on leader Carbine. Former leader Carbine. Back to third, his beats Hannibal. Link back fourth, Sweet Angel Boy. 5 lengths off the lead with a lap to go. Louis the Looper is on a helmet fifth. Racing in sixth, Grand Cayman. Captain Romance is seventh. And Dance It Out is last, 10 lengths away. Which way to the beach? Has it by a length and a quarter. Carbine sits a loose pocket second. His beats Hannibal's on his back third. 55 for the half. 28 1 second quarter. They start their journey up the back stretch. With the lead, it's Which Way to the Beach, up by 2 lengths. Racing in second is Carbine up on the outside, driving up uncovered now. Third into second comes Grand Cayman. Inside his beats, Hannibal's pinned down with no place to go fourth as they press onto that 3/4 mile station. And on the lead is Which Way to the Beach, up by a length. Outside Grand Cayman is second. Carbine continues, now tightens down to the pocket third. 3/4, 122 and 4. Captain Romance second over fourth. Out wide of his beats, Hannibal has no place to go. Sweet Angel Boy is pinned to the inside as well of Dance It Out. They come to the top of the stretch. Which Way to the Beach looks to create separation now. Out go the plugs. They straighten away, and Which Way to the Beach opens up. Carbine in between. Grand Cayman out wide of him. Which Way to the Beach has the lead. They come down to the finish. Which Way to the Beach under confident Todd McCarthy handling his beats. Hannibal got up for second. Carbine finished third. Grand Cayman fourth, 150 and to the time. They're off at racing. From the outside, moving out for the lead, there goes South Beach Star. Towards the inside, Madman Hill. Crunch Hanover is being driven off the wings as they make the way around the turn. South Beach Star is out wide. Crunch Hanover in between, and Madman Hill stretching him out here towards the inside. And Madman Hill takes the lead. Crunch Hanover takes back. South Beach Star kicks on towards the leader. Back to fourth is Gamblin' Mo. Link back fifth, Boilermaker. Followed next by 6 Degrees. And Captain Jack Hanover trails. They've reached the opening quarter with a clocking of 27 and 2. And up on the outside, South Beach Star moves up to take the lead. Madman Hill had to work for that pocket then first quarter. Crunch Hanover took back to drop down third. Gamblin' Mo was fourth with a lap to go. Racing in fifth, Boilermaker followed by 6 Degrees. Captain Jack Hanover trails the field, and South Beach Stars on the point, leading it by a length as they near the half. Madman Hill continues to track second. Racing in third, Crunch Hanover followed fourth by Gamblin' Mo. 4 lengths off the favorite front stepper, 56 for the half. A 28 and 3 second quarter. Up the back stretch they go. South Beach Star by a tight length. Madman Hill races second. Crunch Hanover's third by a length. Racing in fourth, Gamblin' Mo. Boilermaker still 5 lengths off the lead. Fifth with less than 3/8 to go. Then it's 6 Degrees. And Captain Jack Hanover and South Beach Star still has the lead. They enter 3/4. Madman Hill stalks his every step. Crunch Hanover's still third. Gamblin' Mo's still fourth. 3/4 on the board. 123 and 1 at 27 and 1/3. South Beach Star by a length. Madman Hill will have every opportunity. Crunch Hanover races third as they come to the top of the stretch. South Beach Star, Madman Hill, they straighten away for the stretch drive. South Beach Star cuts the corner, out for the drive. Madman Hill, room at the end for Crunch Hanover, mid-stretch. South Beach Star, Madman Hill, Crunch Hanover trying to get up the inside. South Beach Star looks to stay on down to the finish. South Beach Star hangs in there. Madman Hill second, finishing third, Crunch Hanover, then 6 Degrees and 150 and 3. They're off at racing. From between horses, World Bank moves out for the lead. There goes Sonny Crockett from the inside. Red, White, and Goo and Arnold and Dickey both float out of there with Whiskey Blue coming away fifth around the bend. Sonny Crockett has the lead, but up on the outside, here's Arnold and Dickey driving up towards the inside. World Bank is third, and now Arnold and Dickey eyes that pocket opening and gets in there. Off stride, Whiskey Blue, one jumps it off. So it's Sonny Crockett up there by a length. Racing in second, Arnold and Dickey by 3 lengths. World Bank is third. They reach the opening quarter in 28 and 1. They make their way towards us for the first time. Sonny Crockett's on the engine. Arnold and Dickey's the closest pursuer. Racing in third is World Bank by 4 lengths. Lepanto is fourth. Robbie Pev currently fifth, and it's Red, White, and Goo. Far back, Whiskey Blue. They make the way towards the half. Sonny Crockett unchallenged, uncontested, being stalked by Arnold and Dickey. World Bank right there, third, a bit tighter third. Lepanto takes a bit tighter, watered down from fourth. Robbie Pev continues on a helmet fifth with Red, White, and Goo. And Whiskey Blue is still way behind. Halftime 57 and 4. Marcus Miller rating up top, up the backstretch they go. Sonny Crockett by a length. Arnold and Dickey right there second. World Bank continues third. Lepanto now moves to the outside. Fourth foot uncovered push. Less than 3/8 the treble. Robbie Pev picks up length developing cover. Red, White, and Goo is next. Once 3/4. Sonny Crockett. Arnold and Dickey continues along second. Up on the outside, Lepanto advances first over third. World Bank is shuffled in fourth. 3/4. 126 and 4:29 third. For leaders, Sonny Crockett. Arnold and Dickey is right there. Outside, Lepanto starts to labor. Towards the inside, World Bank fourth. Top of the stretch, Sonny Crockett. Arnold and Dickey still right there now. Out for the drive. They straighten away. Sonny Crockett set down. Arnold and Dickey moves to the outside. Sonny Crockett's trying to hang in there. Outside, here comes Arnold and Dickey. Sonny Crockett. Arnold and Dickey getting closer and closer. They come down to the finish. It is tight for win. Sonny Crockett and Arnold and Dickey hit the line together in 155. They're off at racing. Hellabalou from the centers away. There goes Somewhere in. Verona being driven aggressively off the wings in between rivals, leaving as well as they make their way around the turn. Whole lot of Lou. Komodo Beach comes away fourth along the pylons. Racing at early fifth is Coalition Hanover. Back to the top where Hellabalou wins the early sprint to the lead. Whole lot of Lou is racing in second position. Komodo Beach at the inside third. Somewhere in Verona is parked as Coalition Hanover defends pylon position. Length and half back. Sure of himself is next. 26 and 2. A hot tempo here. Hellabalou has the lead. Up on the outside, Komodo Beach is brushing now third and second. Komodo Beach with a full head of steam looks to take it away. Back to third is Whole Lot of Lou. Coalition Hanover fourth. Somewhere in Verona got to the pegs fifth after being parked that first quarter of a mile. Sure of himself races 6.5. Better Not Talk is seventh. And Get Along is 10 lengths off Komodo Beach, cleared by a length at the doorstep of the half. Hellabalou is right there second. Racing in third, Whole Lot of Lou. Coalition Hanover fourth by 2. Somewhere in Verona gaps fifth. 54 for that half mile at 27 and 3 second quarter up the backstretch they go. It's Komodo Beach by a length. Hellabalou right there second. Racing in third, Whole Lot of Lou. Somewhere in Verona back to the outside fourth. Coalition Hanover fifth. Better Not Talk picks up cover, but still is 7 lengths off a big time tempo here. Sure of himself is gap seventh, and Get Along trails the field. Around the turn they go. 3/4. 122 for Komodo Beach. Hellabalou strong on the McCarthy helmet now. Angles to the outside. Length and half back. Whole Lot of Lou third. On the outside, Somewhere in Verona fourth. They come to the top of the stretch. Hellabalou takes the lead. Kicks away from Komodo Beach as they straighten away. Hellabalou by 2 widening. Back to second, Komodo Beach. Whole Lot of Lou up the inside. Coalition Hanover. Better Not Talk rallies out wide, but it's all Hellabalou down to the finish. Hellabalou a convincing score. Komodo Beach second. Better Not Talk a sharp rally for third. Fourth, Coalition Hanover. 149 and 4 for Hellabalou. They're off at racing. From the outside, Cephaldor moves out for the lead. There goes Capstone. Mr. Boinga to the inside of that duo. Capital T Storm comes away fourth. 3 across the track as they make their way around the turn. Cephaldor caught out 3 wide. Mr. Boinga from the inside. And Capstone comes away third as Mr. Boinga takes the lead. Cephaldor will drop in behind that one second. Capstone's an early third. Capital T Storm settles down fourth. Racing in fifth position as they make their way down to the opening quarter. New Legacy 28 for the opening quarter. Towards us for the first time. Mr. Boinga has the lead, but Capstone's a roaring on the outside. Capstone looking to complete that third to first brush will with a little more than a lap to go. Mr. Boinga back to second. Cephaldor third. A length back, Capital T Storm fourth. Their Legacy is 5 lengths off the favorite front stepper fifth. Racing in sixth position as they press on to the halfway point of the race. Comes Believer, and still with the lead by a length, it's Capstone. Right there second, Mr. Boinga. Halftime 57 and 4. Up the backstretch they go. Capital T Storm moves uncovered now third. Cephaldor has been to the inside fourth. Their Legacy latches on to cover fifth as they continue to race up the back stretch. Towards the inside with no place to go now comes Scirocco Big John. Up on the outside, Believer moves wide of that one. And trailing the field, Barkeeper about 10 lengths away from Capstone, who opens up just a bit. Capstone by 2. Mr. Boinga's second. Capital T Storm on the outside third. Moving 3 wide now. New Legacy 3/4, 125 3. It's Capstone leading the way by 3.5. Out 3 wide coming on New Legacy. In between Capital T Storm. Mr. Boinga back to 4th along the pylons. Moving up now. Believer out wide. They straighten away for the stretch drive. It's Capstone well clear. Capstone by 4 lengths. On the outside, New Legacy. Capital T Storm in between rivals. Something late from Believer. But it's all Capstone down to the finish. Capstone easily close for second. New Legacy or Believer. Then Capital T Storm. 154.